Now, Terry, let's talk about, if we may, with you, Victorian Labor. They're doing a deal with these sort of crazy people. I mean, Brisbane Airport at least is 24/7, so's Melbourne. But if Labor does this deal with the Greens, and by the way, I should tell you that Sky will have a People's Forum with the cult leader, Daniel Andrews, and Matthew Guy, the leader of the opposition, coming up in the week prior to the Victorian state election, which is, of course, later this month. So that'll be must-watch viewing. As Daniel Andrews seems to be having all sorts of interesting challenges about car crashes, but we'll see. Let's deal with the Greens. If Labor does deals with the Greens, this nonsense is not far behind it.
Well, that's right, but I'm really actually sceptical about whether Labor will deal with the Greens in that way, Gary, because the Greens are actually breathing down the neck of the Labor Party in at least 3, perhaps 4 inner city seats, and should get at least 2 of them, in my view. So why would you actually want to do a deal with the devil if you're Daniel Andrews? Maybe it's because you're the devil already. I don't know, but certainly I think if the way things are going, and from what I hear on the ground, that if the Liberals actually do a little better than they did in 2018 and pick up or recover some of the seats that they lost, including key eastern suburb seats they lost very unexpectedly, and the Greens take seats from Labor on the left, and Daniel Andrews goes into minority government, then it could be a very interesting situation indeed if those Greens actually pull an already very left-leaning Labor government further to left, because I think the best that we can see at the moment, or I can see at the moment, is a minority Andrews government. And I think if that government is dragged further to the left, I think that will be a disaster for Victoria, not just economically, but socially as well, in terms of the progressive Green left values being more and more imposed, particularly into our education system. And certainly I don't think there will be any solutions to the major infrastructure problems that we have down here, particularly in our healthcare system.